So I wanted to talk to you about the mindset you should have before you enter into a relationship with someone. Um, I was thinking about when I made the last video, this idea popped in my head, like how should you think? What mental space should you be in before you enter in a relationship with someone, before you start looking for the qualities I mentioned in the last video? What should you be thinking before you even start looking for those qualities in someone? And these three things I came up with. Number one, you shouldn't feel like you need to be in a relationship with someone. If you need to be in a relationship with someone, that means you are saying you are deficient in some way by yourself, that you need to be with someone else to be complete, to feel complete, to kind of finish what you lack in yourself by bringing somebody else along. And that's not the case. You shouldn't feel like you need someone. It should be a desire. It should be a privilege. It should be two people that don't need each other, but they want each other. They desire each other. They desire to be partners. They desire to help each other grow and go along the journey together. But they could live that same journey by themselves and be fine. If you need to be in a relationship with someone, I think you are dangerous to yourself and the other person because you haven't done the emotional and mental work in your own heart and in your own mind to know that you don't need someone else to function. You are okay by yourself. You love yourself enough to know that you are whole and you are perfect by yourself. So that's number one. You shouldn't need to be in a relationship with someone. Number two is, since you don't need them, you should know why you are entering in that relationship with someone at that present time. Why have you decided to join with them? If you don't need them, or why are you want to get in a relationship anyway? For example, with me, I genuinely feel like I don't need to be in a relationship with the person I'm with now. I don't need her. I choose her. I choose her to walk the journey with me. You know, we're building that foundation to walk together along our individual paths together. That's that choice I'm making. So that's my reason for dating her now, to see if we can make it to that point where we stay together forever along our path. But I don't need her, and hopefully she feels the same way. She doesn't. I don't want her to need me. I want her to desire that I walk along with her on her journey as she walked with me on mine. That's all. So number one, you shouldn't need the person. Number two, you want to know why you're with the person. Why are you choosing to be with that person in the first place? And number three, you have to know that the person you are choosing to be with is a human being. And that means that they are fragile. They have faults. They won't be perfect. They're going to get on your nerves every day. Hopefully not literally, but they're going to get on your nerves. They're going to make you mad. They're going to lie. They're going to do stupid things that humans do. They're just not perfect. And for you to expect them to be perfect, which is something you can offer them as well, is unfair. It's unfair. It's wrong. It's unfair to yourself and the relationship as a whole and to them, because you're expecting something from them that is impossible for them to ever give you. Nobody can be perfect. It's just impossible. So by you going into the relationship on the mental space that I'm dating a broken person, in the sense that they are imperfect. I know that from the beginning. Have that expectation up front, so when they mess up, you can give them the grace to repair that if they can. If it's not too damaging, you can give them the grace to repair that, the chance to move on, to forgive them, and to move forward. And I think that is the most mature way to approach a relationship. Number one, you don't need the person. I don't need you, but I do desire that you come along with me if possible. Number two, I choose to be with you because I want to share my journey with you. And number three, I understand that you are a imperfect person, and I'm an imperfect person, two imperfect people joining together to walk together on our paths. And I accept that. So I know from the beginning that you're going to do things I don't like. I'm going to do things you don't like, but I choose for us to be together out of that conscious, mature choice. And with that, I think that sets you up to find someone. Hopefully they have that same mindset. And if they do, I think that will set you up to build a great relationship. It still won't be perfect, but at least that will get you on the right path. I love you. Bye.